Thank you very much. Thank you. I guess there are influences beating upon us all of the time in our lives, and certainly one of my earliest major influences was a musical one. It was Elvis. I've often said to the media that if there had been no Elvis, then I guess there could be no Cliff Richard, and I often wonder whether that couldn't be extended some way, because, you know, the Shadows and I started in '58, so we were kind of like 5 years ahead of the Beatles, but they were the same age as us. And it always interested me to read when I did about them that they also used to, you know, were influenced by Elvis, Little Richard, Jerry Lee Lewis, Chuck Berry, Buddy Holly, the Everly Brothers, the same people we were. And you wonder if they hadn't started it all off, whether in fact any of us would have got going. But anyway, it's hypothetical. I'm really glad that things took off the way they did. And Elvis, of course, I would like to pay a small tribute to the man who will always remain, as far as I'm concerned, the king. And he is still big competition. I mean, there's a statistic back home that I have to admit to you that I would really like for myself. It's in the Guinness Book of British Hit Singles. And they have a statistic there that I'm after. You know, last time I released a single back home, the minute it arrived in the charts, one of the co-writers of the book rang me up. And he said, do you realize that this week now that you've spent in the charts means that you have spent in excess of 1,000 weeks in the British charts? And I quickly added up, and it came to just short of 20 years. So I said, well, where's Elvis? He said, oh, about 200 years ahead. So he's still competition. But look, it's unfair competition. I want to tell you that, maybe you already know this, but I'll tell you anyway. Elvis sold more records after he died. And I'm not that competitive. So I'll be happy with just paying the man a tribute with a song that in fact is featured on an album that I think most people should have in their collection. It's called Elvis the Sun Sessions, Sun being the label he first recorded for. It's got this song on it. He sings it by himself with a guitar. He sings a couple of songs by himself with a guitar, excuse me, and then he's joined by Scotty Moore, Bill Black on bass, DJ Fontana on drums, and you slowly hear the kind of pop rock that I know we love growing up. And as I say, this is on his album. This is my little tribute to Elvis. It's That's All Right, Mama. Well, that's all right, Mama. That's all right, you. That's all right, Mama. Any way you do, well, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right now, Mama. Any way you do. Mama, she done told me. Papa done told me too. Some that gal you're fooling with, she ain't nothing to you. Well, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, Mama. Any way you do. Well, dee-dee-dee, 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 dee-dee-dee. Well, I need your loving. That's alright. That's all right now, Mama, any way you do. Well, did well, I need your loving. That's alright. That's alright now, Mama. Any way you do. Yeah. it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. That's alright.